Okay, so the first thing we're going to learn how to do is reset your memory. You'll hit second and then the memory key, and it will give you a menu there. You're going to go down to option number 7 to reset, and then you're going to hit enter. And the next thing you're going to do is say, yes, we want to reset all RAM. And it will always ask you if you're sure. And when you get this window, that's what you'll show your test proctor before the EOC or any test that you take with a graphing calculator. Next, we're going to talk about graphs. So when you hit the Y equals button, you get a menu full of all kinds of graphs that you can start with. You have Y equals, and we've typed in x plus 8, and there's the graph. You can check your window, and it will show you basically what your scale is, what your graph paper size is. This goes from -10 to +10 on the X and Y. We can go back to our graph menu, and we can change the color of the graph. If we use our arrow key and scroll to the left, then now it's highlighted on blue. If I click on blue and use my right arrow key, I can change it to green if I press enter. And when you go check that graph, it should now be green. This becomes important when we start doing systems of equations where we have more than one on a graph. Now we're going to go back, and let's say we want to change our window. We want to change our graph size. Sometimes we want to zoom in, and it's not as intuitive as a pinch screen like on your phones. So if you go to Window, you can reset those values, type those in. And when you hit the graph button, you'll see that now your window is from -5 to +5. So it just shows a little bit of the graph there in the corner. When you want to clear something out, you can hit clear, and you can go back to graph. Now I want to show you how to graph with exponents, like x squared. You have the x function key, and then you're going to use the caret symbol. And there's the graph of the function y equals x squared. Anytime you want to get out of graphs, you can hit second and quit. It'll take you out of that mode back to the regular calculator. And that's the basics of your graphing calculator. To turn it off, you hit second and the on button.